Hey everybody, guess what time it is? It's time for another market update. Isn't that right, Mareen?
Woohoo! Yes.
This month we're going to look at what happened in February, so stick around. Hey everybody, Dave Edwards, Treasure Valley Dave here, right along with Treasure Valley Mareen, our local celebrity. And today we're going to be talking about that market update. But if you're looking at the market update because you're trying to figure out should you buy or sell, give us a call, text, email. We are your agents by your side when it comes time to buy a home, sell a home, or even relocate right here to the Treasure Valley. So the market, did the market do anything?
It did quite something, yes. It was a busy market as we kind of expected to be. An early spring.
Fake spring?
Totally fake spring.
Oh. So I was looking at our numbers, and you guys can get these sheets yourself by going to this URL right here, and you can download your own PDF copies. It's all for free, of course, and there's some great information on there. I was looking at comparing February with January and also February with the year before, and there's some pretty big changes that have happened. I noticed that inventory has gone up even in the last month.
Yes, quite a bit actually, yep. Which is good. Great opportunities, great options, good selection.
And I was also looking at the prices.
Yeah.
There's some places like where prices have really changed, like in Northwest Meridian, they went up a lot. But in Eagle, they came down a lot. That's from January to February. It's like, what the heck's going on over there?
I mean, I would say it has something to do with the quality of homes that come on the market. This is a lot of the homes that closed, so we are talking about sold prices.
Right.
Something that potentially went pending, so meaning somebody went under contract somewhere in December or early January, which is our slower months with the better kind of prices. And then new listings come on the market, a little bit better quality of homes maybe even.
Right.
Yeah.
Interesting.
That's for sure when the prices go up. For Eagle, yep, always been like 1 month, 900,000. And we are talking about median home price.
Right. And Eagle is still a small town, so it doesn't take that many big purchases to kind of skew the numbers a little bit.
Yeah, there's a lot of $1 million properties, and I know, crazy. And those can throw off the numbers pretty quickly.
Okay. But nonetheless, I think we can all agree that Eagle is kind of
nice area, you mean?
But it is beautiful up there. No doubt.
Yep, it's close to everything.
Yep. And didn't you tell me once that in the shopping cart over at Albertsons, they got wine holders? So you can put your little glass of wine there while you're driving? So we don't have that in Nampa. I don't know why. So what else is going on? I've seen inventories up, but it looks like the demand is just about the same. Exactly.
I would say I see exactly the same. Yep.
So inventory's up, demand's the same, so that means prices should be about the same, or?
About the same. It really, stable. For now, stable. It depending how many more homes we come on the market.
Right.
If that inventory continues going up that curve, but demand stays the same, then we should actually see better prices.
And I remember that old saying about real estate, it's location, location, location. So when we're looking at the Ada County sheets, that could be Kuna or it could be Eagle. And maybe they had more homes come on the market in Kuna, and that's a lower price point, and that could make the overall numbers look. But speaking of overall numbers, I got to tell you, Canyon County is the place to go to get the most bang for your buck.
Yep, that's for sure, and it has the most inventory at the moment as well. We had last year around this time, we had 726 homes on the market. In February, we had 1,016.
So that's up quite a bit.
That's wonderful. We were excited about it.
Would some of these count in that inventory?
Absolutely.
Wow. So where are we?
We are in the CVH community in Spring Shores, which is Nampa. I call this area the convenient area.
Convenient. Because they got a convenience, the 7-Eleven out there.
I wish we had a 7-Eleven out here. By the way, we don't have a 7-Eleven. No, it's convenient if you are a commuter. If you work in Boise,
Right.
you can just take U-Stick all the way down to Boise. You don't have to go on the freeway.
True.
If there is road construction, which we do still suffer through, you just take the next one.
That's true. And also, I mean, Franklin is just the main street outside this subdivision, and that runs into the freeway.
Yep, and then we have the big extension on 2026
Right.
to the north. So it's just a very convenient spot. It used to be farmland out here. So you see mostly brand new homes.
Very true. And I believe it's just about 2-3 miles that way is Costco.
Yep.
So, I mean, that's very handy as well. And then
Convenient, you mean?
convenient, yes. Oh my. So what about these houses? That's a model I don't remember seeing before. Is that a new one?
That's the Preston. The Preston has 2,100 and a few square foot.
That's good size.
Yeah, it's a good size. It's a 4-bedroom, single story with a 3-car garage. And in this community here, prices are from 385, I think was the smallest home, was about 1,100 square foot, up to 500, low 500s
Okay.
for larger homes.
And if I remember right, CBH for this month is having some special where you can get a 4.99 interest rate for the entire length of your mortgage.
That is correct. Yep.
Do we have anybody out there that wants a lower rate and you've just been holding off? Well, don't hold off any longer. Huh. So, you know, I was just talking with a lady and her husband yesterday that had moved here a few years ago, not too many years ago, and they bought a CBH home and they're just as happy with it as can be. I bought one and I lived in it for like 11 years when I first got up here. What do our people think of CBH homes?
I think so far everybody was really happy. The good part is, if you're looking for a home, CBH communities are all over the Treasure Valley, and they always have homes ready. So they always have a small home, a big home, a 3-car garage, a 2-car garage. So on this street, all the way down to that street, you have a big variety of homes, about 20 homes to choose from. So that's the convenience about that too.
Right.
And these are fine homes. Yeah, they have everything what you need. And I would say you have great options in picking great lots like this one. There is no side neighbor to the left. As of right now, there's a field in the back, which probably gonna change at one point.
Probably.
But I think they're great. The yards are actually a little bit bigger than some of the other builders.
Yes, I've noticed that too.
Yeah, homes are not so close together, not always.
But I have noticed too, it's like if you really like one particular floor plan, but you have to be in a different part of the valley.
Easy.
Exactly. And you know what? I recently did a video about the exact same model of a CBH home in different communities across the Treasure Valley. So at the end of this video, you'll see just click on that one right there and check that out because it's pretty informative. But like I was talking about a second ago, Canyon County is still a very attractive place to move to. For one, we're still right at or even below the national average for the cost of a house. Compared to say Ada County, which is like $100 and something $100,000 more than the national average. So if you are, in California and you're just kind of tired of the foolishness and you want a more conservative place to live that you're going to still get a good bang for your buck when you move, I think Canyon County is the place to go.
Yep.
Now you live in Ada County. What's your opinions of Canyon County?
I think Canyon County is a great place. There is nothing against it. I don't see like a difference in living quality between those two counties. I can barely tell when you cross Meridian, which is Ada County, and then you go to Nampa. I don't see a difference.
Almost exactly the same.
The street looks the same.
Right.
Houses look the same. So I don't really see a difference. But yes, the price for sure makes a big difference.
Now, I think when you do start to notice the differences on the east side of Meridian, when you start to get closer to Boise, it seems more like more stuff is going on. And
yeah.
Like California 30 years ago.
Yep. Yeah, it for sure gets busier, and it really looks like Orange County for me.
But we do have people that love this more rural feel. I mean, even here, we got a field right behind us, and we have had people move even further out into smaller towns. And we have some great smaller towns. Hey, you know, if you want to know more about our small towns, go to our website. We have this whole Living in Small Towns series, this little pamphlets and little videos I put with them. Check them out. Maybe Parma is the place for you, or New Plymouth, or, you know, I haven't done a magazine on Caldwell yet.
What?
You make sure you guys subscribe to this so you don't miss out on when I come out with that, because it's in the works. We just don't have it done yet.
Hope is out there. Inventory is increasing, which we have been waiting for a long time. We had a point where it was up, but it came down as fast as it went up.
It's kind of like spring. It's here one day and gone the next.
Yep.
Oh.
I know that everybody is waiting for those interest rates, that they are moving. We've been in the 7s for several months. Now we're in early March, and we saw a just so slight quarter of a point drop, percent of a drop. And are we going to see a big movement? I just don't think so.
Unless you come to a CBH community and get 4.99.
Yeah, but then there's always an option. It's talking to a lender, seeing what your options are. There are concessions, sellers concessions out there you can ask for. There's help there for closing costs. So there's a lot of options to get those interest rates in a little bit better, more comfortable price category.
What's the best way for people to start getting this information to make the best decision possible?
I would say they should call.
Exactly.
It if you're not take much.
I mean, if you're one of those younger, what do they call them, millennials or something, that don't call?
Okay, just text. That's
we do
fine.
Texting too.
Yeah.
Well, she does. I'm not really good at it.
Absolutely. I think that's the first step. It's give us a call. It's never too early to get the process started.
Right.
There's probably a lot of questions on your mind, and we might actually have an answer, or at least an experience.
Because we've both moved up here from some other place, and we have all sorts of experience. I've made all the mistakes, so learn from my mistakes. You don't have to make your own. Wow, this has been great. Thanks for having us out here to this CBH community. I think it's a great place for people to consider. And you know what? Here it comes. We're going to see you guys on the next video.
Video.
I guess that's my thing now.
Next time we got to do it with yo.